Hello and welcome to Oracolarium. Today we are talking about love. Andrea, where are we? Where is this card set?
Yes, for the representation of love, I wanted to go back to my childhood in Buenos Aires. And there is something very specific there. It is a peculiar music and a dance, tango. So I wanted to reproduce one of the little cafes in the quarter called La Boca, where you go and dance tango. And I really love dancing tango. I really love the music. I really love the rhythm. Tango is a very specific dance because it's difficult, because you have to be very well connected with your partner, because there are rules in tango. You never talk, you never speak. You just let yourself get lost in the emotion of the dancing. And I think this is a beautiful metaphor of love, because when we love, we are completely lost in our relationship, in our feeling, and we are like one single entity, super being with the person we love. And so we are here in this little cafe dancing, and we have to pay attention not to step on the feet of the dancer, not to trip over the table. I mean, a lot of metaphors here, a lot of meanings. Love is difficult, and you have to pay attention on how to play the game or how you dance it. And this is the reason why I wanted to set it in a specific way with two peculiar objects. And we can see here in a frame a gargoyle, a monster, and three perched on a table. We can see a bird, and it can be a paradise bird, a parrot, whatever bird. But the idea is that both of them are looking carefully to the couple. And the monster, the gargoyle, is reminding us that every beautiful feeling we have, like love, can transform very, very easily in something completely different, in something completely ugly. It can be the horror of hate, or just it reminds us to love in the proper way. I mean, what is love? Love is freedom. You don't possess the person you love. And so this is a reminder for us to be careful in the way we love. Love is not possession, it's not control, it's not jealousy. This represent all the negativity that can arouse in our feeling when we love someone. But it's in the frame, so it's that we have to keep in control. And the bird says the opposite. Fly high, be free, love, be yourself. The bird is not in a cage. So live your feeling alive in the way it is and give it space.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I love that. I think that's really beautiful. Another thing that's important, I think, throughout this card is the warmth that the card has. So love is very much often associated in many cultures with warmth and fire. And in this card, there's the spent match. So a match has been struck. So that's the beginning of something. It could be the spark of passion. It could be the beginning of flames, the kind of moment of lust or attraction towards another human being. And that match has been used to light a cigar. And a cigar is then smouldering here, like we very often talk about, smouldering passion. But a cigar is interesting because a cigar only stays lit either if we keep lighting it or if we keep smoking it. And it can go out, so it takes work. And so there's a reminder here that actually you need to keep reinvesting in love to keep rejuvenating it. And that's why we also have the sun. So the sun is painted on the wall very beautifully, smiling down on the couple, because ultimately the sun is the origin of all energy that we have on our planet, in our existence. It's the sun that feeds the plants, that feeds the animals, that feeds the world. So without the sun, without that heart of fire, really everything else falls. So for me, that's a very important theme throughout this card. For some reason, there's warmth, fire, and heat, and all these things being interconnected.
Yep, and then we have the flower too.
Yeah.
That is connected again to what you were saying.
Yeah, so flowers again, so culturally are very romantic. They are symbols of beauty. Flowers themselves are beautiful, and they reproduce, they pollinate.
And they are delicate.
Yeah, they're very, very delicate, and they must attract the bees to pollinate another one. So flowers, by their very nature, are about romance and about courtship and about interaction. and codependence. So these delicate but beautiful flowers, which exist out in the world and have to withstand extreme weathers and being trampled by animals to survive, they're very, very delicate, so they need to be cared for. And there's one other object that's really key here, which is the diamond. What does the diamond mean?
Yeah, here on the corner we have a diamond painted in a frame again. The diamond is a symbol of something that is really precious, but at the same time is something that is pure, is perfectly transparent. So maybe you don't have to have secrets of not bad secrets, let's say so. Maybe you have always to keep something for yourself.
Purity and transparency.
Is purity, is perfection, is reflecting the light, is sparkling like the sun, like the energy of love. Yeah. And what about the couple here?
So yes, here are models. It was very, very important to both of us that we featured love representing connections between humans. And we have two incredible artists here. So we have Hannah and Hawk. Both of them have created their artistic careers by bringing together influences from different art forms. Hannah's an amazing dancer performer, character performer, and has lots and lots of skills in the performances that they create. So sideshow skills and circus skills, and uses a very wide variety of skills to tell the story. Similarly, Hawk, as an actor, as a circus performer, as a martial artist, creates very, very interesting work which combines skills. So it's about bringing together and working together and finding a way for these different entities, which might be people or maybe might be ideas, to work really creatively and beautifully together. So that's why they kind of represent this beautiful coming together and synergy. And the visual representation of that, there's no better letter than the letter Y, because that's about two becoming one. The shape literally is 2 and 1. And this is card number 2. It's about two coming together. So everything in this card for me is about kind of dualities and the interplay between things that are at once 2 and 1.
And what is the card telling you in a reading?
Well, I think if this card speaks to me, I think it would be reminding me about human connection. And I think love is a really good catch-all word, but sometimes we might only interpret that as romantic love. Whereas I think it's very much about two people coming together, about the interplay between people. So it could be the love between family, it could be the mutual love and respect that colleagues have,
friends,
collaborators, dance partners. It's about human connection. So for me, this card is telling me to really value the powerful and beautiful but delicate and requiring energy idea of collaboration.
Yep. Thank you so much, Neil.
Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you.
See you next time. Bye.